Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be just showing you how I deep clean my critter nation. I do this about 4 times a year, usually every season, just to kind of deep clean it and get the smell out and all that other kind of stuff. I did get quite a few requests to do a cage cleaning video. I do have a basic cage cleaning video already posted. It's pretty old now though, it's a few years old. But I didn't really want to film the exact same thing since nothing has really changed, so I decided to go ahead and show you guys how I deep clean the cage. As you can see here, I have moved the critter nation outside, and I just have a bucket with really hot soapy water as well as the hose, so I can go ahead and spray some stuff down. So I'm kind of just slowly removing things from top to bottom and scrubbing the trays, since those are usually the things that get smelliest, as well as the little ladders that come in each of the critter nations. And then as you can see here, I am removing the bass pans that I had got a while ago. I do have a review on these pans coming soon. I just wanted to make sure that I had had them for a while so I could give you guys kind of like my honest opinion on what I thought of the trays. If you are interested in buying them before my review comes out, I got them at Bass Equipment, and I will go ahead and link their website below. This is also the first time that I've deep cleaned the metal pans, so I will include, how they held up and everything in their full review. So after I've rinsed everything off, I kind of just stick them in the corner in the sun. I was trying to rush because the sun was going down, but as you can see, I still had a little spot left. But then what I do is I take the soapy rag and I go ahead and scrub all the bars on the cage, especially the back, because that seems to get the nastiest. I guess the rats are always throwing food around and stuff like that. And then I do take the hose and kind of rinse it out. And the next step is to dry the cage off. So I usually take an old towel and just dry it from top to bottom. Even if it was really warm outside or sunny, I still would do this. You don't want your cage to end up rusting, so drying it off as soon as you've got it wet can help prevent the cage from rusting. After the cage has pretty much been hand dried, I do let it sit out there for a little bit to dry off some more, and then I'll move on to some of the accessories inside of the cage. Some people do this in their dishwasher, however I don't really feel comfortable doing that, so I will go ahead and just use the same bucket that I was using for the cage to wipe off the wheels, the plastic litter trays, and stuff like that. During the wintertime, I usually end up doing this in the bathtub. Now, if you don't live in a house where you can take your cage outside to clean it, like you don't have a yard, you can always load up the cage and take it to one of those car washes, the do-it-yourself car wash, where they have the really strong pressure hoses that will help you clean the cage. So now that I have the cage inside, you will notice that each critter nation has little holes where the posts from the door go in to make sure that it's latched properly. You just want to make sure that you're removing any kind of water or debris or food or bedding that has gotten stuck in there, because that in itself can make the cage end up smelling pretty badly. So I just have one of these little shop vacs that I use to kind of vacuum out any water or food that has gotten stuck in there from time to time. So you want to make sure that you're doing it on the top level and the bottom level. So now everything is done, everything's been put back in the cage, and it's time to put the rats back inside. This is an extremely long process, and it usually takes me about 2.5 to 3 hours to complete everything and assemble everything back together. But it can definitely help with the smell, so if you are noticing that your cage just keeps smelling badly even though you have just cleaned it, you may need to give it a good deep clean and take it outside, or like I said, you could take it to one of those car washes. But I hope this video helped you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.